Ohayo. Welcome to the So Japanese podcast, a podcast where we talk about all things Japan. We are your hosts, John,
Yusuke.
Welcome. So today we're going to talk about a topic that is obviously so Japanese.
Japanese.
Hosts and hostess culture in Japan.
Okay.
We also have a Japanglish segment at the end, so please stay till the end. So host and hostess culture. We're not gonna say whether we agree or disagree with it, but we're just presenting you with the information.
Yep.
Host and hostess culture is very popular in Japan.
Yes.
If you go to Japan and in the nightlife area, or pretty much just any big street, right out of the station, you can see pictures, billboards of nicely dressed, handsome men, nicely dressed, beautiful women. And those advertisements are normally advertising for snack bars,
or Kyabakura,
or
Hostel
Club.
Yeah.
So if you want to find hostesses, they work at snack bars. That's what they're called. Snack. It has nothing to do with like snacks.
No.
But that's what they're called. Or
Kyabakura,
which is a Japanglish word.
Yeah.
For cabaret,
Cabaret crab.
and club.
Yeah. But they shorten it.
Obviously, the Japanese language loves to shorten words. Cabaret, I guess they took it from like the old school cabarets where you watch a performance and then you can take or have the companionship of one of the dancers.
Yeah. And I think like we used to have that, like cabaret club, actual cabaret club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
no exists right now.
Like Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't exist anymore. So host and hostesses. In Japan, what is it? Hosto.
And Kabajo. Yeah.
Okay.
Jo means lady.
Yeah. So a lady who works at Kyabakura.
Yeah.
Some might say that it's modern day geishas. So it's not for sex.
No.
But it's providing entertainment, companionship. What these hosts and hostesses would do is pour drinks for you, light your cigarette. Sometimes they have performances where they dance or they sing karaoke with you. What else?
It's just like talk,
flirt. The general rules for Kyabakura or hostel clubs is no touching. No nudity.
No sexual event.
Yeah, it's not like a strip club. Like
it's different.
It's fully dressed.
And then basically you go there and then drink with them.
You drink with them. Talk
you have
to
a
them.
company.
You're in their company. For hosts and hostesses, I would say it's still a hard job. Right?
Yeah.
It
is.
You need to have knowledge of current events, know how to conversate, know how to flirt, the art of flirting. You have to be adaptable, quick, witty.
So like those people who work there, they normally well educated. Like they read newspaper every day, or they check the news, like brand new news. So then at the work, they can talk. They have a conversation with all those clients, right?
So let's talk about how these hosts and hostesses earn money. So they earn money from percentage of sales. So a customer
order alcohol,
for the host and for themselves.
Yep.
And the host will get a percentage of sales. The alcohol prices are quite elevated.
Yep.
So, for example, there's something called a champagne call.
Champagne call, yeah. Normally, those event is for somebody's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we checked some of the prices for champagne could be like $30,000 US dollars per
it's
bottle.
Very pricey. Yeah.
How do the customers pay? So the customers pay, they pay an hourly rate.
Yeah. So it's like we call set menu.
Okay.
So like when you get there, then you're gonna get table with a bunch of regular drink, like, and if you want to order beer, normally you get shochu. Well, you order bottle of shochu and comes with oolong tea, water, ice cubes. Then if you wanna order beer or something else, and then you just order extra. Yeah.
Okay, so the customer pays an hourly rate plus the drinks. There's also something that's really common in Japan, pretty much in all bars. It's called bottle keep.
Yeah, bottle keep. Yeah, bottle keep.
They do that here as well. And,
oh yeah?
Yeah, Western cultures, I think they have it as well. In some places, maybe in like cigar bars or whiskey bars.
Right.
Where you order a bottle from the establishment, but you keep it there. And the next time you go, you can drink from the same bottle.
Yeah, they remember. They normally put the name tag on the bottle.
And I know some, they will put a sticker on the side of the bottle and sign and mark where the liquid level is. So
that makes sense.
So people don't drink it while you're not there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about when you enter a hostel club.
Host club or
a
Cabaret.
Kyabakura.
Yeah.
So
normally there's the people work there. No, for the
not the hosts or the hostess.
No. So those people called boy. Yeah, B-O-Y. Yeah.
Okay.
But we say boy. Yeah. And then so they're like a server.
Okay.
And once you enter, they come to you and then they ask you like, do you have anyone you want to drink with? Which is called shime. Yeah. So like you prefer drinking with, for example, John.
Okay.
Then I say, oh, I do shime John.
Okay.
So, and if John is already at some of the table with other client, then you still get the table. They're gonna give you the table and then telling you, oh, John is at other table, but once they're down, and then he's gonna come to you. And then while that, you normally get other guy or girls who can talk with or drink with.
That's available.
Yeah. And then once John's done, then he's gonna come to you and then switch with the person.
If you have a shime, do you pay an extra?
Yes.
Okay.
For shime, you have to pay extra. I think it depends on the bar, but I think 1000 yen, like $10, just for the shime, to I'll say like up to 5000 yen, like $50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm currently with a client, I have to wait for my hour to be done with them, and then I will join you.
Yeah.
So shime is like, I guess, my regular host or my regular hostess.
But that's your, like, that's how you know how famous you are, right? Because if you get a lot of shime, that means like definitely a lot of customer come to you to this bar. So then you get more percentage.
So at these host bars or hostess bars, opening time is generally what, 6 o'clock?
I would say so.
6 o'clock.
Like 6 to midnight or a little bit
2
after
a.m.
midnight.
I think there's like a hard rule, a law to close if it's a Kyabakura or a hostel club to close at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also something called after, and where the client can take the host or the hostess
to go for drink,
food, somewhere else.
Anything. Yeah, drink.
And again, it's not for sex.
No.
So there's prostitution exists in Japan. If you just want that, you can go to that.
Mm-hmm.
What's prostitution?
It's called fuzoku.
Fuzoku.
Yeah. So like fuzoku is anything you wanted to have like
sexual things.
Yeah.
You go there.
Go there.
If you go to a host or hostess, it's not for sex.
No.
It's just for the companionship.
Yeah.
The flirting.
Yeah.
Like we said in our last episode, dating, Ryusuke mentioned that the Japanese like to chase. They like to tease.
Mm-hmm.
They like to foreplay before the foreplay.
Yep.
So if you're a customer of a host or hostess, you enjoy that, right? That's what you're paying for.
Exactly.
You're paying for the chase.
Basically, because you wanna have company.
But I'm thinking that like for the customers, in the back of their head, they're always still thinking, oh, maybe there is a chance to have sex.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But for the hosts and hostesses, they don't want that actually.
They don't want
Number one, they have pride in their job.
Of course.
As well as it keeps the, how do you say, like
excitement,
right? Like they're never attainable.
No.
Right? It keeps the image of them.
Yeah.
So you have after and Dohan. Yeah.
Dohan is basically before host or hostess goes to work, and then the client phone number or whatever.
That's only if you have a good relationship with your shime.
Exactly. Because you already know them, right? And then they already know you. And then like either like them or you contact them and says like, hey, you want to do Dohan? And then if they agree, then before work, they go for dinner or, well, normally they go for dinner, like early dinner, right?
Yes.
Before open. So like 5 or 6, they go for eat. And then after that, they go the bar together.
They go to the host club or the hostess club together.
Exactly.
But the whole time they're like customers. Like the customer pays for dinner, right?
Everything. Yeah.
They pay for everything.
Yeah.
Does the bar get a fee too? Like, does the host have to tell their bar that, okay, I'm going to Dohan?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so
they should get some percentage from
some
that
percentage,
too.
and the bar is also charging the customer.
Yeah.
In Japan, when I was working at a darts bar, we never closed. As long as there was customers there, we never closed. So we would stay open 5, 6 a.m. And Himeji is like a smaller town, so there wasn't many bars that were open that late. And we always had hosts or hostesses coming into our bar
after work,
after 2 a.m. after they closed. And the owner of the bar, well, as a bartender, I was also supposed to like interact with the customers, play darts with them. But anytime a host or a hostess came, whether it was with a client or not, he always told me, don't bother them. Don't provide that same level of service to them as you do normally, because they might be on after. Or their job is to conversate and like talk to others. Maybe they don't want to after work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They just want to chill.
Yeah. So like protect their privacy. Also like just let them do.
Yeah. I guess, if your job is to drink and talk to people all the time, even in your downtime, even though you're at a bar, you don't want to drink and talk to others.
Yeah.
Right? You just want to chill.
And I had the same experience when I was working at the restaurant in Japan, Nagoya. Because my restaurant was like all surrounded by those bars.
Okay.
And we're excuse me. We are like I would say like high-end Japanese restaurant.
Okay.
And then it's all open kitchen. And then in the early time, like when we open 5 p.m., the lady and a gentleman came together. And then I can tell they're hostesses. And then my boss always telling me like when you see all those customers, just don't say anything. Well, I mean, like you need to say welcome.
Yeah.
いらっしゃいませ. But then like you're not gonna say that, oh, 久しぶりです or
久しぶり is like long time no
long
see,
time no see
or welcome
or
back. Don't say
welcome
that.
No, don't say
Pretend
that.
like-
Pretending she or he is here first time. Yeah.
I guess the host or hostess wants to maintain the image that I don't always bring my clients here or something.
Exactly.
Like,
Or like I
special.
always use this praise for anyone.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
So even if they have a regular drink or a regular food item that they always want,
but we always ask that what would you like?
so you just really pretend like it's the first time
Exactly.
that they're coming to
Yeah.
your
Even
place.
though we know what she's gonna drink, what he's gonna drink. Yeah.
I mean, besides that, you can tell if a person is a host or hostess because even like on the streets around 4 or 5 o'clock, they're the host and hostess are going to work, or after they come to the bar, you always can tell because they're dressed immaculately.
Yeah.
The host, nice suit, fitted suit.
Yeah.
The hostesses, nice evening gown, proper makeup. Even guys and girls, the host and host, makeup,
Yeah.
perfect hair, right? They really look put
Like-
together,
Perfect.
right?
Yeah. And then, sorry. Kyabakura is more like for young lady who's working there. And then
Okay.
snack is more like older ladies, females, they work there.
Okay.
And then that's why I can actually see the difference between Kyabakura or snack because like snack people normally wearing kimono. Super nice
Okay,
kimono.
more traditional.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and then they normally bring like a CEO or like all the like rich, good salary man, like a businessman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That now that I think of it, because when those at snack bars, walking by snack bars, I guess it's normal Japanese customer service is that you see them out the door.
Yep.
Whenever you see a lady in a very nice kimono send a customer away in the taxi, those are snack bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Kyabakura, like any type of bar, especially like you're the main regular customers, and then when you leave, they come out with you.
Yes.
Then they catch you. They catch the taxi for you. Then say thank you and then bow until the taxis leave. Yeah.
That's typical Japanese great customer service, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's quickly talk about again, how hard is it to be a host or hostess? Because they're making a percentage on the alcohol, they're also forced to drink too, right? I mean, it would be beneficial for their wallet, for the client to keep on buying alcohol, and I'm going to have to drink too. I've had stories where I think it's quite common where the host or hostesses have to throw themselves up
Because you need to keep drink
in between clients, right?
Yeah.
So
because that's how you make more money, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be a good drinker.
Yeah.
And because I remember in Himeji, I had a friend, she was a hostess, and we would smoke weed together. This is another topic where I think Japanese people feel more comfortable doing illegal things with foreigners.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess they know weed is common abroad. They don't treat it as such a big deal.
Yeah.
But maybe Japanese people, they do, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I remember she told me that, she has to drink a lot, but at the same time be sober enough to maintain conversation. She said that most of her clients are businessmen, so she read the Financial Times every day.
Wow.
She kept up with all the news, but I think it was worth it because she made really good money.
Good money.
Yeah.
So I think to get those jobs, it's not that difficult, but obviously to making money, like you said, like your friend, you have to educate a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Or you can still work and you can still make money, but you won't get as much as others.
Well, they're probably, well, for sure, a lot of them are university educated. They can get good jobs, but because being a host or hostess pays so much better than if you were to work in an office.
Actual office job.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's quickly talk about who clients are. So who is a typical client for a host?
Host for the guy bar?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean like, normally old lady who has husband
that is super
that
rich,
is super rich or like good job, and then but all those husbands are always busy. Then she wanna entertain by themselves somehow, and then she goes there to get a host club, and then drinking with all those guys.
Again, it's for companionship, number one, right? So I'm sure if I was super, super busy with my work and my wife is just at home, stuck at home all the time, I would be totally okay with you finding companionship at a host club, right?
Just don't cross the line, right? But how far you can go, I don't know. But also Cabacu라嬢as well for the host club customer.
So hostesses are also customers
Also
of
goes to their
host clubs. They're customers of each other. I guess it's just a community, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Like with us, if our friend opens a new restaurant,
then we go there.
As chefs, we will go try their food. We support them. Yeah. So they support each other. Also, when you in Japan, when you see the advertisements for the host and hostess bars, you'll even see like trucks or vans with billboards on the side with the photos of the hosts and hostess, and they'll have rankings.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, whoever the best one is. I guess the rankings are based on alcohol sales. How much money they bring in?
I think sales,
So I guess if you're a popular one, if you have good conversation skills, good service, and you look nice, you're gonna sell more, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of these customers are also fans, because these guys and girls are all like celebrities too, almost, right? Nightlife celebrities.
That's how they make those billboards and everything, right?
So they'll feel obligated to kind of be like, hey, I'm a fan of Ryusuke. I'm going to be his customer, support him, and I want him to be my shime. I want him to be number one. I want my shime to be number one.
Yeah.
How about for
Kyabakura
or
snack?
Who are those customers?
Mostly businessmen, like male, and many
businessmen
times
also for like business meetings, right? I'm gonna take my clients.
Exactly. So like for the business meeting after work, normally they go for eat and drink, and then after that, basically business meeting is done. They still want to keep good relationship with their client. And then they ask the client like, oh, so I know this Kyabakura or I know this snack. They're very nice, and would you like to come with us? And then they go there, and then that time, like, like guys talking with ladies. So it's like extra relationship. You're building the
business relationship.
Exactly.
I did read that I think a very high percentage, like 80% or something, of Kyabakura clients are like corporate accounts.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
I don't
how
know
business
for
is
now.
done
Yeah, like back the time.
maybe back then it was more common for you to do business there, right? But I would say privacy is also a big thing, right?
Yep.
In Japan, in general, they respect privacy, but maybe that's why business is conducted there, because it's like a private setting.
Exactly.
Right?
Like you can talk anything in front of them because like they have the policy. They don't leak any information about what they say.
Oh, really? So
yeah, of course. Like they should have
true.
that, right?
That's true.
Yeah, because
They
like
can keep secrets.
it could be, like big company CEO just wanna relax and talk with them, and then after all, they're human too.
They're gonna get drunk.
Stress. Yeah,
And then they're gonna tell some business secrets or something.
Yeah. And then if you keep all those, secret or like business information, that's how you get more trust from client, right? And they feel more comfortable.
Yes.
And also because you educate well by yourself, so he or she can even talk like business topic, and that's how they feel like, oh, I really wanna talk and drink with you more, and then I'll be back next
So that's
time.
how you be a successful host.
Yeah.
I think in Japan, because like in our podcast where we talk about work culture, you can tell that working in Japan is a very, very stressful thing, right?
Yeah.
So there's all these entertainment or after hours things in Japan to relieve stress.
Yeah.
Right. So this is one of them.
Yeah.
It's not for sex.
It's not for the sex.
It's just to relieve stress.
Yeah.
And also there's like, this is going to be a topic for another podcast, like different types of cafes and stuff. But there's also like cuddle cafes in Japan where you just, you pay to have someone to cuddle with you in bed. Again, no sex, just cuddle.
Yeah.
There's also another weird one, ear picking cafes.
Ear picking.
Where you go to get your ear picked in bed. Or, it's just, I guess it just shows how much stress there is in Japan, and how there's these businesses that cater to help relieve stress.
Yeah.
Also, I think there's I'm sure there is in Toronto. I'm not sure if it's still open, but it's based from a Japan business where you can pay an hourly, and not an hourly fee, like 15 minutes at a time to go and like destroy shit.
Oh.
Like you pay for the 15 minutes. They give you protective gear, goggles, and a baseball bat, and you just go into a room and like you just smash plates or smash electronics, TVs.
To relieve all the stress.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, even drinking is because you have stress and then to forget.
And drinking culture is huge in Japan, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it makes sense to me to have like all those businesses, and then to me it's win-win, right? But if you have money.
Exactly. Well, you work so hard, you better have money, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So going with the hostess rankings, these rankings that you see on advertisements, they're the rankings for that particular bar, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Are there general Tokyo host rankings?
That I know, they had those events once a year or something, and I don't know about Kyabakura or snack, but for host, they put all the bar together and then pick a couple guys from the host club, and
like
then,
the best ones.
Yeah, and then they're gonna choose who's the best.
So it's like a pageant.
Yeah.
For hosts.
Yeah.
I guess I want to know the criteria that they judge them on.
Maybe how they look, how they talk.
Yes.
I don't know what else.
how well you do in drinking games, or
maybe, yeah, or maybe even singing.
Yeah, that's true, because they sing, right? Dance, right?
And
the art of flirtation.
Yeah.
Right?
And what I noticed is actually he's not the number one. It doesn't have to be
the best looking.
Because at that point, I think what is more important is your personality, right?
That's right.
Because how you act, how you talk is more important than how you look. Because looks, if you spend money and then you can make better, but inside yourself, it's like we said, they need to read the newspaper every day, financial,
They
everything.
need to be educated.
Exactly.
It's the art of conversation too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
sorry, all those people actually have the artist name.
Oh, so
they don't use the real name.
Okay.
So it's rude to ask. You're gonna ask them what's your real name?
Oh, really?
Don't just ask. Yeah, because
the stage name. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they wanna keep their own privacy too, right?
Okay. Yeah. If you go to the nightlife streets or any big streets, pay attention and you'll see guys that are dressed up like hosts, really nice suit, nice shoes, perfect hair. And it seems to me that they're recruiting people, right? I thought that they're recruiting people to be like porn actors.
Yeah, a lot of time they actually want to get ladies or even guys to start working at the bar, host
okay.
or Cabaret. Also, those people are trying to get customers too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's illegal now. So more or less.
You're saying that it's illegal. I watched some video on YouTube where they were showing scams of Japan. I don't think there's many scams in Japan because...
Yeah.
Right? But this was one of the scams where these people will try to attract customers to go to their bar. And then at the end of the night, they get a huge bill.
Right. Like more than what they expect.
Right?
Yeah.
And then even in this one that I watched, the guy even went to the police to complain about them. But the police couldn't do anything.
Because I think by the law, you enter by yourself. And
you're a customer.
Yeah, you're as a customer, and then you basically you accept the service, right?
Yeah.
So it's very gray zone, but I think there's no illegal to charge whatever the price, because otherwise, why champagne costs you so much, and then that's no illegal?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But because and you have money, it's just because those people on the street, they stop you and then hey, there's a good deal. You can drink 3,000 yen, $30 for 1 hour with the lady or guy. And then you say, okay, that's cool. Then I'm gonna go.
Yes.
So basically you say yes.
Okay.
Then after that, you enter and then you drink and then you finish. Then you get a big bill and they say, yeah, we said that this drink was this price, but we didn't say, for example, you use the ice. Ice is more expensive.
Okay.
They just made it up. Anything, right?
And these bills are like a lot of money.
Yeah, normally 1K or...
So you paid $500 for ice.
Yeah.
Or I poured the drink for you. It's the service, right?
Yeah. And then if you don't pay, and then it's going to have very hard time.
Yeah, they're going to intimidate you.
Exactly.
I don't think there's violence involved. Maybe. They're going to threaten you with violence.
They will tell you okay, if you don't have money, and then...
My bouncer is going to take care of you.
Exactly. And that's why I say it's illegal now to get customer. But instead of that, there's a shop.
Okay.
It's very bright, and then you can tell there's a bunch of pictures. There's no material inside. No material. I would say
so like no furniture.
No furniture, nothing. It's just a bright room with a bunch of different pictures. And basically, that's all different birds information.
I've seen those before.
Yeah, which is called 안내죠.
Okay.
Yeah. I think in English, information center for those birds.
It's like a nightlife nightlife information center or like tourist center for the nightlife.
Yeah.
Because if you go to like in Japan, the nightlife districts, bars are like stacked on top of each other.
Everywhere.
One building could have like
100
bars.
Right? Yeah.
And all you can see from street level is just like a small sign. So it's hard to decide where to go.
Exactly.
So that's
why it's there. And then normally there's like 1 or 2 people work there. Then once you decide, and I think they call them. This like for example, you and me go there. Then we decide, okay, we want to go this bar, and then they're gonna call them like, we'll be 2 people. It's gonna be okay, and then they say, yeah, let them in. Then I think they're gonna take you there.
Okay.
And talk to the boy. Then after that, bye-bye. Then you just have the time.
Could these be scams?
And normally those no scams.
Those are legit.
Yes.
So if you're a visitor to Japan or if you live there,
then you wanted to have this experience, then
go to these information centers.
Yeah, information
and they're really
center.
visible.
Yeah,
a lot of lights, bright, and they're always on like street level.
Yeah.
I guess it could be really intimidating, right? Because there's so many bars. You
Exactly.
don't know where to go.
And then again, the price range is different. Like if you go London one, then you might surprise. Like one beer might be $20.
Yes.
But again, that's not for the beer, right? That's for the service.
Service, yes.
Yeah.
So you go to the information center, you choose which one, and then you go. That's a good tip. That's a good tip for. But it's not. Those information centers just don't provide information for host clubs and hostess clubs, right? It's just for all types of bars.
No, normally all for those bars.
Okay.
And well, this is different topic, but right now, like 5 years ago, I went back to Japan. There's a people on the street, and then they're gonna come to you, and then, are you looking for any izakaya? And that's legal, I think.
So for izakayas, it's legal, but not for Kyabakura.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I think it's the different law for izakaya and then for those bars. That's why. Yeah.
Have you been to Kyabakura or a hostel club?
I never been host club, but yeah, I went to Kyabakura. Yeah.
You like it?
It's not my thing.
Okay.
But of course, all my friends love it.
Okay.
And after we ate, drink, then they still want to go for other place. And then always someone say, let's go Kyabakura.
Okay.
And okay. And go there. But again, I talk with all hostesses like normal conversation. But all my friends want to have fun, right? So they kind of bother them sometimes, like, what's your name? Which you shouldn't ask. Or like, do you have boyfriend or blah, 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 blah. Also, they're drunk.
Yes.
And they always look at me and I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm talking with her.
Yeah.
But like, what do you, like, enjoy. I'm like, I'm enjoying. Thank you. But yeah, again, it's not really my thing. Yeah. What about you?
No, I've never been.
No?
Mainly because I'm way too cheap. I know how pricey it could be.
Yeah.
And I much rather meet someone organically.
Yeah.
Right? Like just go to a bar and talk like but I can understand the appeal of going to a host or hostess club, right? I don't have to, if I'm super busy at work, working 15 hours a day, which is normal in Japan, I don't have time to meet anyone.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of tired to make new relationship from beginning.
Right? Exactly.
Compared to you pay for it, then they listen to you.
Yes.
It's totally different, right?
So I understand, but I understand the chase of it as well. Like you mentioned in our dating podcast. But looking back at it now, I wish I did. You know, because it's something that's so Japanese.
Yeah,
I
but
would
no,
like to experience it.
like maybe one or twice. You just want to have an experience, right?
Yes,
Not
yes.
like, yeah. But all those people who goes there, it's because again, like they're busy. They want to have company,
Yeah.
but basically they just want to say anything. Then they want someone to listen to them, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference, I think, between Western culture and then Japanese culture. Because Japanese culture, again, it's very
Subtle.
secret, subtle,
Yeah.
and we don't really show our like inside excitement often to others. But because of that, those places make you feel like comfortable, and then you can be yourself, and then you can trust those people, right? Because like there's a law, you know.
I'm sure there's like a dark side to it too. Like there's human trafficking involved too.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Again, it's not
maybe.
prostitution, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe we can have the dark side of nightlife in Japan podcast.
Yeah.
We can
Let's
research
do
that
it.
and figure that out.
Yeah.
Anything else to add for today's topic?
No, I think that's all. Yeah. So for the listeners, if you guys want to have this experience, and then we recommend you to go information center Annaijo, and it's easy to find for sure. Yeah.
This brings us to our next segment.
Okay.
Japanglish.
Japanglish.
Japanglish is a segment where we're trying to introduce you to words that are Japanese words. Well, now they're Japanese, but they have been they were adapted from the English words, but it's turned to its own thing with its own meanings.
Yeah. We think it's English.
The Japanese thinks it's English.
Yeah.
It is English. It
is English,
right?
but
pronounced differently.
Right?
And
Sometimes
also
it doesn't make any sense.
in English. Yeah. So we have 3 today. The first one is high spec.
High spec.
High spec.
High spec.
That means something that is good quality, good.
Yeah.
So you can say my car engine is high spec.
Yeah.
What else?
Your laptop is high spec. And your boyfriend is high spec.
So in our dating podcast, we mentioned that there's a pressure in Japan for people to, once they hit their 30s, to get married to make babies. And at that stage, you might try to find someone that is high spec.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
A partner that has a good job or...
Yeah, basically like good status, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
High spec.
High spec.
I think as an English speaker, we would understand that, right?
We still don't use it, right?
No. I would maybe you would ask, like, what are the specifications of your laptop, of your car? But if you were to say high spec, I would understand. I don't think we would use it like that, though.
Yeah, no.
The next one is salaryman.
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 Yeah.
And that's a businessman. Someone that earns a salary.
This is very popular. Everybody using. Everybody.
Yeah. Well, common people know on the internet. I think there's an account on Instagram like, something. What is it?
Salaryman.
It's an account where I think it's called Shibuya Meltdown.
Okay.
And it just shows pictures of
the salaryman.
drunk salarymen on
the street,
on the sleeping
at the
train stations,
platform.
Everyone knows salarymen, and then when I hear salarymen, I think of those photos.
I see.
So what's the female equivalent to salarymen?
OL.
OL.
Yeah, OL means office lady.
Office lady. OL, office lady.
It's kind of sexist word, I think. We shouldn't divide it, right?
Well, even salary men, right? It should be
Yeah.
salary people.
Yeah. But again, like, I think to introduce yourself, if I'm the female, then I'm working at the office and people ask me, what do you do? And then, OL です。OL です。
Oh, yeah? So,
Yeah.
okay. So it's
That
not
means-
rude or derogatory.
It's not rude. It's not rude at all. But I think right now with all this LGBTQ plus happening, and they should change that word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, Japan is still very traditional.
Yeah.
Right? There's still
Yeah.
set gender roles. So it's expected.
Yeah.
So to recap, today's Japanglish, high spec
High spec.
means something that is very good,
Good.
really well
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
Salary man.
Salaryman. Japanese businessman. Yeah.
And OL,
OL. Office lady.
office lady.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to today's podcast.
Thank you so much.
If you want us to elaborate or give more information on any of our topics, like if you think today's episode on host and hostesses, you would want more information, let us know in all the social media platforms.
Yeah.
We're on everything now.
Yeah.
Again, please give us 5 stars, preferably.
Yeah.
Follow, like, subscribe on all the podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Also, you can find us on YouTube now.
Yes.
TikTok. Yep, TikTok as well.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to today's podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
We really appreciate it. All this interaction will help us grow the podcast.
Yeah.
We are we're already very thankful.
Really thankful.
When we started this podcast, we didn't expect to
This
have
much download and support from all of you guys.
So
Yes.
we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. ありがとう。
Arigato. Bye bye.
Bye bye.